Hi, this is Kirsten from JK Fiber Arts. Today I am going to show you how to create roving from your drum carder. So you can spin from the fold, and I think it's a little more manageable than spinning a large bat sometimes. So let's get started. Now I am going to diz this off of the drum carder. So first thing, make sure you lift your packer brush up. I tend to forget that and then it makes it all fuzzy, but this time I remembered. You're going to turn the wheel so that the metal strip is across here for your doffer. I'm going to use the doffer here. And these are two different types of dizzes. Dizzes? I don't know if that's a word. When you use the concave diz, you use it this way when you're combing so that the fiber funnels into it. Here, when you use it on a drum carder, you want the convex side to be in contact with the wheel so you don't get your fingers on the pins. I really love this one for using my comb. I actually love this one. It's a porcelain, or yeah, I guess it's bisque. I don't know, it's white, so I think it's porcelain. And it has a cute little fox on it, and I like this bigger hole when I do this, so I'm going to use this one. So I'm using this bigger hole, so what I'm going to do is just take up a bit of fiber here, and I don't want to get too crazy aggressive with it. All right, that seems good. And you want to make sure that you get all of the fiber from the strip that you want to take there. A little extra there. And now I'm going to use my threading tool. This is actually, I use this for weaving, but it's multi-purpose. It has a threader on the back of it. And you just go through the hole. Let's take that little piece off. Ooh, this piece doesn't want to be removed. Stay over there. And I'm going to pull this through. And when you do the diz, you're gonna hold the diz down right onto the drum carder, and you're gonna pull up like you're drafting just a little bit there, and the wheel will turn, and you'll slide this down as you go. And you can see it's all coming off. Don't worry if it breaks, it happens a lot. And just keep working your way around here. And you can see I'm trying to get down to the very bottom of that red, and I can see that red was the first layer, that kind of rusty, orangey color. And all those other colors are in here too. And we'll be able to see those as we come along. And you can see the tweedy bits, and here you can see the tencel. So it's all in there. Now, when you get back to the top, here's where we started. You're gonna keep pulling gently, and you're gonna go just a tiny bit away from you, and then you're gonna go over that top. So that way you keep getting your fiber and it doesn't stop. You know, you don't just run out and break it. And we're gonna keep doing the same thing where I'm pulling up, just drafting it a little bit and then sliding it down. I know this is kind of boring to watch now. And it's getting a little bit thick for me here. I'm gonna try to just come towards me a little bit to thin it out. There we go. And just keep doing this. And then again, I'm gonna come across the bar here. So I'm going to just make sure that I'm going ever so slightly away from me. And I'll make sure I still got all my colors there. Yep, the red was the very first layer, that kind of corally looking stuff, and then the green. So we're still doing well. And if I look at the drum carder, I have left a little bit of this red behind, but I'll pick that up when we come back around. And we just keep going around. I said, here's some of that red that I missed on the last pass. It's just sort of picking it up now. Make sure I have all the things that will snag it out of the way. So you're drafting and pulling, drafting and pulling. I say pulling, it's the drafting is the pulling. You're kind of pushing it back down onto the carder here. So your left hand is pushing towards the carder and your right hand is doing the drafting. Then you're pulling the wheel. And there we just crossed the bar again, the metal strip. And if you see, I'm trying to get, I left some of this red behind, so I'm picking more of it up now. I considered doing this on time lapse, but I thought it would be more useful if you could see it all at once and in slow motion, so you can see how I'm making minor adjustments. And I can see here, I really got all this red picked up now. I have a little tiny bit over here. I'm not gonna worry about that. And this should be my last kind of pass through over the bar here. And we're off. And you can see I didn't leave a lot on the carder. I did leave a little bit of this red here. Not too much of it. Let's see how much I left on here. So not too bad. There's a little bit left on there. I can reuse that. I can use that again in something else. So, but mostly this came off really clean. I mean, I just left that little tiny bit of red there. So here you have it. This is the art bat. I gotta think of a name for this. And just wind this up. Probably what I'll do is go ahead and chain ply or hand chain this so that it looks prettier. But there you go. And that is ready to spin in a nice woolen prep. As my daughter always reminds me, if you found anything here helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. I will also put up a video of how I made this blend. In the meantime, spin happy.